What's good, y'all? What's up? Can y'all hear me? I hope you can. I hope you can hear me very well. How is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well. Absolutely. Let's go. Like, what's up, baby? It is Gemini season, and we already know it has been in effect, excuse me, for a little over a week now. And baby, we already know, like, now I'm not into all of this, all of that. I'm not gonna claim to act like, I understand how all of this astrology shit works because I don't. Bitch, let me just say something. I just know that I am a Gemini. Okay, baby? And it is my season. What's good, Black Beauty in the building? I appreciate you. What's up? Okay. First one in the building. That's what I'm talking about. How are you, love? Again, I hope you all are doing well. I have this video, right, that I just wanted to this is woman I watch, right? Cindy, right? And she has her channel, Cindy's Villa. And yeah, I might be a little late to the party, but I thought I just want to go over it with you guys. For the most part, it's just random. I said, let me go live. Why not? You know what I mean? I've been bitten by the bug, I guess. Um, it's probably over a week ago now. I'm like, forget this. Like, I know why I used to do this shit. Because I love this shit. Because I just be over here talking crap. No, but I did want to watch this video with you guys and get some of your thoughts. You can always click the link, y'all. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Black Beauty. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to hear that. Absolutely. That's what's up. I love you guys. I really do. I promise y'all. That's what's up. Thank you so much. Guys, feel free to tune in. Join in the convo. Like, absolutely. If you don't click the link, that's fine. But do comment. And I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm going to get straight into it. If y'all will allow me, I am going to present this video to y'all really quickly. And I'm not going to say we're going to get in and get out because, I like to pause for the cause all the time. Like, I just have to say something. Not because I have to say something, but because sometimes I feel it's necessary because I just feel like, people like to glaze over stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because it's what we're used to. We're used to hearing these things. This is why it continues over and over again because we're just so used to it. The little microaggressions and all of this and all that. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about real quick. And please go check her out. It's at Cindy's Villa, right? On YouTube. And she what she does is she goes on like TikTok or whatever, all the trends and stuff like that everybody's talking about and everything. Because when I tell y'all, I told y'all I get all my stuff from YouTube. I don't have to go anywhere to get anything else. I swear half the time I don't have to Google a thing because I could just YouTube a thing. And I know they're kind of hand in hand, but y'all know what I mean, right? Like, absolutely. If I'm already on YouTube, I just type it in YouTube right there. It might say 2 seconds ago, but it's already up there. That's all I'm saying. Okay. All right. Let me stop rambling and let me present this really quickly. Okay. Because this is something that's near and dear to my heart. This actually is talking about the children and, well, a child in particular. However, we already know how this goes, If it's happening to one, it is happening to all. And it just is what it is. And the title alone speaks volumes. But I'm going to share this with you really quickly. And yeah, we're going to get into it really quick. Let's see.
I'm back again with another video. I trust you guys are having a beautiful and wonderful time today. Thank you so much to watch this video. In today's video, I just want us to please talk about this white couple right here, Tyler Chambers. So So they are going viral because of what they posted on social media. I might be late to the party, but of course I have to react to this. A 9-year-old black girl was selling candy. She went to their house. His doorbell camera captured her. And I think they were not at home at the time.
Okay, so I hope you guys heard that. All right. And I'm going to try to fast forward it to where she starts. Because what Cindy does is she takes like something that's like viral or whatever's trending, and she's posts all the stitches and, you know, makes the compilation videos here on YouTube. So, yeah. And again, if she's late to this, I'm definitely late because this is a recent video. You guys check it out. Everything is up there. I haven't, you know, changed anything. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to fast forward a little bit, and I just want to get you guys' thoughts on it. I will ramble on. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat. Let's see where it starts. Just, I don't know. Maybe I should just let it play and then stop it. Okay, let's see.
Just hear from them. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. Guys, trust me when I tell you that I love this era that we are in now. I mean, the era of social media. Just imagine if there's nothing like social media. We wouldn't have known this. And you can imagine what would be happening behind the camera. Please stay with me, guys. Let's check.
I want to get my degree done and get started on my career.
Earn your bachelor's of science in nursing in just 2.5 years.
Check these videos out.
You're lucky we weren't home to you're dumb. Wow. This 10-year-old girl walks up to his doorbell, and from what I understand, she was lost. He takes a photo, takes this screenshot, posts it to his Facebook, and said that she's lucky that he didn't. Not only did he say that, apparently he went on a racist rant. Now, he eventually takes this all down, and his reasoning behind it is this. He claims that the girl was a decoy and that there were others sneaking around his house, and he had to protect his wife and 7-month-old. Where's the video of the people sneaking around the house? Because at this point, it sounds like to me you just wanted to somebody. Now, he acknowledges that he could have handled the situation differently. You mean not, go on a racist rant, but now he wants to get in touch with her parents and apologize. But of course, he was trying to protect his own. I don't believe it. I'd like to see the videos. Like, I like to see the people that you claim she was a decoy for. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment.
This is so outrageous.
Okay, and to what that woman just said, my thing is, okay, but the guy, he said that he wasn't home, but at the same time protecting his wife and child. From what? Right? Even if there were people around the house, right? Then how could she have ever been a decoy to anything? If I'm not saying that she can be a decoy. The exact word? Okay, how about this, right? If your wife and children aren't home and you're not home, so what are you protecting? So that's the first lie for me, right? Because at first, obviously, we don't know. We weren't there, right? And there is no footage or anything like that. Not to say you need footage for it to be true. I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm saying that. Because Happy's not saying none of that shit. But again, right? So that means he sees all of this, right? He obviously has cameras. He obviously this and that. But the first lie for me is, okay, you're not home, but you're trying to protect your child, your wife and child, right? Okay, if they're not there, you're not trying to protect shit, but whatever. Let's go. I'm just saying, right? She's a decoy for somebody. All right. The cheese stands alone. I mean, so far, that's all I see, but okay. This is just, like I said, stitches of stuff that happened back in April. This is what I found out. So let's see.
little girl came to their door, ringing their bell, trying to sell candy. They weren't home, but when they looked at their ring, they assumed the absolute worst. And you might be able to guess why. This is Tyler Chambers. I'm going to show you this ring video in just a moment, but apparently he thought that she was sent to his door as a decoy. So 9-year-old little girl comes, rings the
Also, again, right? And this, when he said those things, right? Oh, well, she was just a decoy. No, this is his defense to what he initially posted. Because he said that the little girl who is 9 years old, she is lucky that they weren't home. Otherwise, he would have took her ass out of here with a gun. That's what he said. So let's continue now.
The doorbell, try to sell candy. He makes this disturbing Facebook post and says, "You're lucky we weren't home to shoot your A, dumb B." So he was going to shoot a 9-year-old girl.
Now remember, right? Okay. If he claims, right, because he claims, now mind you, he only claimed this after the people that started disagreeing, because I guess he thought everybody that was in his social media group or whatever thought like him, but obviously not everyone did. Apparently, they started sharing it out, and great for them. Otherwise, we would have never known. For the most part, at least not right away, because these, I mean, this is more common than you think in these neighborhoods, and these kind of stories never really get out there. And my thing is, okay, well, so why not post that he would have shot all of them, right? Because supposedly this little girl was just a decoy. So if she's just a decoy, so you're saying that this little girl was the head honcho, she's the boss? She's jefe? Because I don't get it. So why weren't you making a post? Oh my gosh, these people try to rob me, and post every other person or whatever the case. If everybody else was so grown and these people were trying to break in, so nobody broke in, nobody even bust the window. There's no fingertip prints at like the sides or nothing. I'm just saying, like, okay, so you're just only threatening to shoot this little girl. So you're not threatening to shoot anybody else that tried to break into your home, though? I'm just saying. Because she just has to be everything. But I'm going to let y'all continue hearing this.
Now, Tyler has since deleted this threatening post on his socials, probably because he's getting so much backlash. But before deactivating it, he outright called the girl a decoy for an alleged break-in in his home, but he has no evidence to support it. And later went on to say that he had a wife and 7-month-old at home. He was hot when he posted it, which is why he deleted it right away, because he should have handled it a lot differently. And then he finished by saying that he wanted to find the girl's parents so that he could speak to them. So after he went ahead and presumed.
Exactly. I'm with you on Black Beauty. Absolutely sick. Right. Oh, wait. But did y'all hear what she just said? Now he wants to have a conversation with the girl's parents. For what? For what? Did you want to have a conversation before you posted this little girl to the internet? It's like, what the fuck? But let's continue.
For reasons we can all probably assume, that she was just a decoy, threatens to unalive her. Now he wants the parents to sit down and have a little talk with him. And guess what? Well, Sincere, the little 9-year-old girl, her mom did respond. She said that she has family that does live in that same community. I'll let you pause and read, but it seems like there was nothing suspicious here. She also said that she is not at all interested in having a conversation with Tyler or his wife, Cassidy. Go mama.
So TikTok took my Tyler Chambers video down yesterday, but that's okay. We're just going to do another one. So let me.
Okay, so remind you again, at Cindy's Villa, this is what she does. She always gets this trending stories, topics, and everything, and she makes compilations of all of that, and she brings it to you on the video to see what's going on out there, lets you know what's going on. So this is another woman on this video. But the last thing the lady said, right, about the the guy wanting to talk to the parents now and all of this stuff. Oh, I think I lost my train of thought. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this is another person, another video she stitched. Shout out to Cindy's Villa again. Thank you for the video.
me remind you who Tyler Chambers is. He is the man who decided to screenshot a little black girl who rung his doorbell and posted on social media. He basically said that if he were home, he would pum her. And he proceeded to call her a dumb B word. And that's just not acceptable. He's taken his page down, and this is his BS apology letter. And basically, he's saying that she was a decoy and that there were other people around. And I guess they were trying to get people to open their doors. And that could be the case, and it may not be because we don't know. Only thing we have to go on is what he showed, and he only showed her. That's all he showed was her. So now he's saying that he'd like.
Exactly. And you want to know something else? No, but you're absolutely right, Black Beauty. No, but, and to what this woman is saying, absolutely right. That could have been true. We can only go off of, the facts as far as what we already have seen, what we know to be true, right? And we do know that this little girl rang his doorbell to try to sell candy. We do know she came with a bag full of candy. This is what we do know. We don't know anything outside of that. We do know he threatened this little girl. We do know he took it straight to social media and posted this little girl. And why I stopped it was because just for that point. Just for the point that you freaking took a little girl and posted her image. You posted this little girl all over social media. Why? Like this type of shit, like, does that bring you fucking joy? And this is what I'm saying. And people don't get it enough. Like, protect your children means more than just freaking when you're right there at the end of the day. Now, this is the type of stuff we have no control over, right? Because they're going to go outside, right? They're going to be outside. But there are people out there like this sick ass couple right here, that they don't give a F. Like, they are literally targeting children. It's not just in the hospital, right? When they're being born, right? They're here now, and they've been here for years. And these people, they don't like it. They don't like to see them, right? They think it's funny. They think it's a joke. And in fact, no, they absolutely have hatred. Because what else could it be that you are putting this child out on it? Not the parents, right? Not the parents' decision. The freaking people with all of this hatred put out there, and you're threatening and you're calling all these names and all this nasty crap. Now this child's face is all over the place. Is it a missing child? No. That's what should be out there. Missing children. Those are the ones that should be plastered everywhere. I mean, if nothing else, right? How about you guys hop on that and join in that? I'm not going to lie. I think more people should. Anyway, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I'm just saying. But you're putting this little girl out there. Oh, yeah, I would have, but I wasn't home. But at the same time, you said you were protecting your family. So if none of you were home, what, you were just protecting your home? It's okay to protect your home, but baby, you weren't there to protect it. So what the hell are you saying? You didn't get on the intercom, or at least not from what I'm saying so far. You didn't get on the intercom and say anything like, oh, well, no, thank you, not today, or nothing. Just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. There's no excuse for the nonsense. And I'm sick of people, like, all the time. They just, everything is just so everybody's so nonchalant about the shit. Not I, said the cat. Absolutely not. It's just despicable.
Like to contact her parents to get to the bottom of what was going on. Well, you already handled it as if you knew what was going on. If I stand correct, he works at a real estate company, and his bio said that he's a manager at a car wash. So what's going on with these employers? Is he fired yet? If he has not been fired, then his employers stand with him. They probably sit around and talk about Black people
Okay, now all of this dragging it out and all of that stuff, this is something I personally, how could I put it? I deem this part of it unnecessary, because at the end of the day, if they're doing that, they're doing that, and they've been doing it. And I just think that part of it, as far as if the employers feel that way, is just too far, too much, and it's also taking it off of the topic. That's my reasoning right now for saying, oh, well, that's too much. Like, however, everybody has their own opinions, and it is what it is. Me personally, though, I just want to stick to the topic. So this is why I just paused it right there, because I am going to let the video and play in its entirety for the most part. I mean, the last few seconds of the video, I probably won't play, because I'm not going to ask y'all to read all of those comments or whatever, because that's usually how Cindy does it, right? Like, she'll play the videos, and then she also stitches comments as well, you know. But instead of that, we'll just get to our thoughts and everything else. And like I said, throughout the continuation, we can do all that. So yeah, I wasn't like taken aback. I get it, right? We all get it.
Make jokes and say all types of derogatory stuff towards Black people. Well, again, his name is Tyler Chambers. Let's get him fired. Yeah. Let's get him fired, guys.
You know, it's crazy to me that some people are so.
Again, this video, or this story actually happened back in April. So it's been over a month. I'm just now learning about this. This is a new video that Cindy has posted. Guys, please, check her out. Go to her channel, subscribe, give her a like, whatever. Check it out. And it's not just videos like this. Like I said, all things trending she does. So let's go.
Damn entitled that they think they're above it. Like, why would you post this? Tyler Chambers, why would you post this with a little kid talking about you lucky we weren't home to shoot your ass dumb bitch? What kind of shit is that? The fact that you posted this in a housing community group in the first place and you thought people was going to agree with you? So, of course, the people on that post were pissed off, and then they started posting all of his social media accounts and his pictures. This is Tyler Chambers right here and his wife, Mrs. Chambers.
Absolutely, Black Beauty. And that is the thing. Exactly. A little Black girl. Exactly. Because that's another thing, right? If she weren't Black, would this have been the thing? And that's all it takes. And mind you, we've been seeing it ever since Trump was in office. Or should I say running for the first time, right? Before he got in office the first time. We're not going to act like we haven't seen these videos of these large groups of white men that are running around and talking to little babies, right? That just so happen to be Black, right? They're all type of words, and they're all type of this and that and that. They're getting all close up on children now, and I'm not going to act like that stuff isn't heartbreaking to watch, because it absolutely is every time. I also have questions, And unfortunately, this is just what it's always been, and it's sick. You were absolutely right, like you said it earlier. Exactly. It's crazy. I'm going to get back to it right now, guys.
And then they posted his Facebook page, which you can try to go look it up now, but apparently they deleted it or it's on private. I don't know. You cannot find it anymore. But one thing that you can't get rid of, Mr. Chambers, is your LinkedIn profile. Or maybe you did and you're not showing up anymore, but it doesn't matter because they found you before you deleted your account. And it looks like he's the general manager at a car wash, Mr. Car Wash in Riverview, Florida. One thing I'll never understand is how people like you are going to be so bold to be in these general manager, these positions of power in certain areas. And then you have the audacity to make a post like that on Facebook as if you're not easily trackable. Anyway, I hope you have the day that you deserve, Mr. Chambers.
call to action. Make sure y'all at Tizzy in this. I already tagged him already. So Tyler from Riverview decides he wants to be famous today. So this little black girl, this little beautiful child was going around selling candy in Riverview, Florida. You know how kids come around, knock on your door. Very nice neighborhood.
Oh, wow. First of all, okay, I mean, Florida, and this sucks what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway, even though I know. Florida. Wait a minute. That's all I have to say about that. Florida. Dum, 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 dum. Like, that's it. We already know. The world doesn't know. But Florida, shit. First of all, anything goes in fucking Florida. That's number one. Everything, anything ever, Florida. Like, really? Shit. Florida? Absolutely. That's crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Black Beauty. Florida. Here we go. Back to the video.
And he decided that he was going to say this. You're lucky that we're not home because we would have shot your black ass. That's what he said. Now, Tyler, you know that's a felony to threaten people about doing stuff like that. You know, people go to jail for stuff like that, get charged for stuff like this, and you decided that you wanted to do it to a child because she knocked on your door to sell you candy. Instead of just saying, no, we're not home, we don't want the candy, whatever, because it was like it was a Ring camera, some type of security camera. You decided you was going to leave that as a message to a kid. What if it would have been a white kid that knocked on that door? Would you have said the same thing? Like, what is going on in the world today? Like, this is a child, and you said that you would have shot her if you would have not been home. Luckily, you wasn't home, because then you would have been in jail. For real. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go, please, at Tizzy. This is the call to action. This is ridiculous. This is getting out of hand.
Let's tour the home of a racist together. Now, I'm sure you guys remember the story of Tyler in Riverview, Florida, when a 9-year-old girl.
She didn't say anything wrong, you know? And on to the next one.
Who was selling candy went to his house, and he essentially said that he would pew her and called her all kinds of racist names. And if you recall, the little girl was supposed to be the decoy while the other people, who were never shown, by the way, robbed his home. Well, that was the story he decided to go with. Well, it determined that it wasn't true, of course. And now Tyler is moving. So let's take a tour. You know, I like to think that a racist kitchen would look different from this, but I'm not surprised. This must be the baby nursery room. Good color. Do you like the blue? Ooh, and this backyard is perfect for scouting for Black people to make sure that they don't get near your fence. Well, looks like we got a walk-in closet. Even better, from hiding from those Black criminals when they come to rob you later on. Louis Vuitton up there? Very nice. I say all of this to say, when it comes to racism, they look just as normal as anybody else. And that's the most important takeaway.
So here is the first post.
And I totally agree with her. Like, yes, I get it. She was being sarcastic. And some people don't like that. So what? Because I'm one of the people that don't like what the hell he did. What the fuck he posted. I don't like any of it. I don't agree with any of it. You want to post a child on social media? Post your own child on social media. You want to talk shit about a child? Talk about your own. Because not for nothing, I just believe you do evil, you get evil. That's just it. Anywho, since this is not about what I believe, this is about it's more, you know what, I want to say wrong or right, but because what's morally correct for me, it is different, you know, than what may be for others, apparently, because they have people, so many people on their side that agree with this junk, that agree with this nonsense. Now, we all know that if the shoe were on the other foot, if the roles were reversed, I'm pretty sure not only would this have made national news, it may have made international news. You understand what I'm saying? And this is my takeaway, that this has been going on and it's still going on, and people are just so used to it. People want to turn a blind eye. Now, there are many things, I'm not going to lie. I mind my business because that's how I was raised. But as an adult, knowing that, you know, I'm trying to mind my business a little less, okay, as this grown woman, because I know I need to speak up, because I've always spoken up for not only myself, but others. So I know that's something I need to continue doing. I know there's a reason why. Now, I wasn't the person to question the adults. No. They said the children should be seen and not heard. And guess what? I did not speak for a while. But I did start to speak. But was I disrespectful and doing crazy crap per se? I'd say no. However, I just knew, I'm just giving you a little backstory. Like, I just knew that I still, now as an adult, no, I have to speak up. Because there were times even I did not speak up for myself, ever as a child. I didn't start speaking up for myself until I was an adult. Let's be real. But there's one thing I always have done, and it was speaking up for others. You know, helping, defending others, like being there for them, regardless of what. And I know there was nothing but God. Because you're talking about somebody, oh, well, you're not defending yourself. You're not speaking up for yourself. You're not speaking up for yourself. So what? I was always there to speak up and stand up for somebody else. One, I was always the oldest sibling. So that basically went without saying, right? This is just so crazy. Like, it really hurts my heart to hear stuff like this. It's just, oh, listen, I was that 9-year-old girl at one point. Yeah, I may have been selling Girl Scout cookies, not candy, door to door. Also, yes, we didn't have Ring cameras, but and so what if I had an adult or not? But if you think I wasn't being called all types of shit, if you think these thoughts weren't going through people's heads, shit. Let me tell you something. These people are loud and proud about it. They are creating fucking groups. These fucking hate groups. They're joining fucking forces and taking children out. Whew. Anyway, it's a mess. Let's get back into it. Thank you, guys.
From the mother having seen her child on social media. She says, "Hello, my name is Beyond. I am the mother of the little girl who is now going viral all over social media. My daughter, Sincere, who is 9 years old, and her cousin, who is 11 years old, came home from school and decided to go out and sell candy for money. I wasn't aware they were out selling candy. I was home with my 1-year-old and my mother, who has just undergone brain surgery. Usually, when the kids come home, they go outside to play, and I'm only okay with it as long as she takes her older cousin."
Okay, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that, mother? What she had to say so far? Like, sounds like a lot, right? How many of us can say that we've been through a lot, but that can also say, oh, well, we've been through this? Not many of us. All at one time, like all this stuff going on, just unaware. You know how scary it is? It's scary already. You know? Because if you were to send your child out, meaning it doesn't have to be your child. It could be your niece, your nephew, your little cousin, anybody. And then they're with everybody else, regardless of what, though, when they are not in the realm of your eyesight, shit. Whether, come on now, don't act like you've never been in the store with a little one. And you're just like, oh my God, like just a second, like, oh man, let's go. This is the mother again.
With her. This incident occurred on Monday, April 14th at approximately 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I am just now seeing this all over my social media, and I immediately called the police to file a report. I was told by the officers that he and his family have left their home
She said immediately. That's another thing. Meaning right away, she filed a report as she should. As she should. It was a threat against her child's life. They're in that neighborhood. Do you get what I'm saying? And for what? And this is what I'm saying. These people go around and they're making all of these calls to action, right? Oh, I wasn't there. Oh, they're so lucky, man. This is what I would have did, homeboy, homegirl, right? What the fuck are you even talking about? But this is the stuff they would have done if they were home. But wait a minute. Because they weren't home. But wait. Because I'm thinking like they must have all been home because, you know, he was trying to protect his wife and child. So which one is it? I mean, but yeah, man, yeah, I would have did all of this. Really? To a child? Why wasn't the post, oh, where's the pictures of the rest of your surrounding house and all these other people that were supposedly in your little white picket fence and all of that, right? We just seen the photos and everything, right? Where are those people at? And where exactly were they that nobody else on the street seen these fuckers around your windows or something? I need to know. I want to see so bad. Not because I want to believe anything if I can say, because I know it's a lie. Regardless of what, you came at a little girl. There's no fucking excuse for that. And from the video we just saw, I seen a little girl with the bag that looks like it probably was like almost half her weight. Like the little girl had a bag full of candy. Like seriously, like I just don't understand it. Get it? Like cool. The little girl just won't go over there anymore. But it's more than that because she lives there, and this guy threatened to take her out for ringing the doorbell. But all right, let's go. For stepping on your steps, like seriously, like. But it's okay, right? This is what they want you to do. All this shit is okay. It's freaking ridiculous. Let's get into this. Absolutely. Exactly. And kudos to you. Yes. And prayers going up for your family and everyone. Like, absolutely. Black Beauty. Absolutely. I feel for her. I had to take my grandmother to get eye surgery yesterday and then had my baby brother's 5th grade graduation. Hey, shout out to him. He go to middle school. Okay. For next season, right? So that'd be the 25 to 26. Absolutely. That's what's up. Wait, he's still graduate, right? 2025 graduate. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Just a few hours later. Yeah, it is absolutely hard to be everywhere at once. This is what I'm saying. This is every day. So people go through and people would never know it. Thank you, Black Beauty, for sharing that with us and being so vulnerable. You know what I mean? This is exactly what I'm talking about. And nobody would have ever even known this lady's business had it not been for this crazy freaking crap like this. These people are just like, really? I get it. Like I said, people used to hustle like I don't even understand it. All the time. This is wild. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing but love. Let's see what she says. Black Beauty. Our children should be able to sell candy door to door in our neighborhood. Exactly. Absolutely. I'm going to start the video now.
Due to threats from all over because of the post he made about my daughter. He has been exposed all over the internet. They have found his address, job, and his past record. He is now asking police to simply have a conversation with me, and I won't let it happen because he and his wife thought it would be a good idea to lie publicly. Tyler Chambers and his wife, Cassidy Chambers, stated on social media they were going to hurt my little girl because she knocked on the door. His exact words were, "You are lucky we weren't home to blah, blah, blah." You all know the rest of the story.
And that blah, blah, blah was shoot your dumb AB. Like, are you serious? See, the mom is nice, but Cindy's even nicer because, you know, she doesn't do the curse words, all that, you know, monetization and all them things. But that's neither here nor there. Why I love Cindy is because she gets to it. Like, she takes this stuff seriously. Again, thank you, Cindy Zilla, for the video. Again, you guys go check her out. This is wild. It almost seems like the mom even cares about the fact that they're getting this and getting that. Like, no. I'm sorry. I wouldn't care. I would have never wasted my time posting the parts about when she literally says, oh, he's getting threats. Because I wouldn't give a damn. I would have never posted, oh, he's getting threats. I don't care. But what I am happy about is the mom did post both of their names. Not just him, but the wife as well. Okay? It's this guy and it's his wife. First names, okay? Because it's the both of them, yeah. Oh, if you guys even see just a little bit of what was in their freaking chat, this freaking call to action, because they actually have a group. Man, I'm pretty sure it's more than one group now, but I'm going to let it continue. Forgive me, guys.
So here is another post from the mom. You can please pause to read. But I'm just, showing you this just to give you the full tea. And of course, the man was threatened, obviously, and he got scared. He fled with his family. I'm gonna show you a video. Obviously, the detectives came and talked to the little girl. Please pause to read this, and you can also watch the video. There's no visual. Basically, she didn't want to show the girl's face and the detective's face. I just thought to let you see this clip, and of course to appreciate people for supporting the mother and the little girl. We don't condone nor support this act. Okay, coming on social media threatening a little girl who did absolutely nothing to you. She only was there to sell her candies.
What I did say to the main camera, because I've been scared to go outside and say this.
Already, the little girl said she's been scared to go outside. Because it picked up at the end of her voice saying something about, the Ring camera. I did say to the Ring camera. Those were the words. I will back it up a little bit. And right after that, she says she's been scared to go outside. Just a tiny bit here.
Little girl who did absolutely nothing to you. She only was there to sell her candies.
What I did say to the main camera, because I've been scared to go outside and say this. I seen that post. I've been scared to go outside because I feel like I'm not allowed to walk around my own neighborhood and sell candy.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure you understand something.
She is afraid to walk up her street. She feels like she's not allowed to. She's not allowed to walk outside and sell her candy. It's ridiculous. And this is how they've done it, and this is how they've always done it, right? They make the threats, and they expect you to get in line. Yes, now you better be scared. I said this, I said that, and you better not disobey what I said, right? Sounds like some of our parents back in the day, but we're grown now. I'm just saying. So we should all know something now. We should know a little bit better now. Right, exactly. Poor child, absolutely. That baby doesn't deserve anything like this. She's not. Let her live her life, right? Are you serious? These are the things we grew up doing, right? That whether you were in Girl Scouts or not, no. There used to be freaking what was it? Candy sales. We used to get the packets. Oh, go sell candy around your neighborhood, stuff like that. This is what the schools did every single year, right? We sell candy. We even had book sales and things like that, right? Where you can go, Scholastic, at least where I was at, right? Book fairs and things like that. People, you got the order, you can do whatever. Anyway, like this is freaking stuff we grew up doing ourselves. And we're going to turn a blind eye to this crap? Why? Because this man is who? Absolutely fucking not. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was Trump himself. Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because we're not going to get into that. Who the fuck is he pardoning and for what? Okay, because, anyway, this baby, let's get back into this video about this child. This is ridiculous.
I told Mama this yesterday. He is not here. Okay? He's not coming back. Now, he could come back.
He is not here. Okay, he's not coming back. Oh, he could come back. Which one the fuck is it? Of course you don't know. Of course you don't know. But to say that back to back, not even a few seconds later, like literally, you didn't even let that sink in the whole 10 seconds. So you're confusing this baby some more. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like, look, now here's what some people may, disassociate with Happy. And guess what? I don't care. Because I'm just telling y'all how I feel about this shit. I'm going to continue to roll the tape now. At Sunny's Villa, thank you so much for the video.
Legally owns the home. They could come back if they chose to. But he is not choosing to come back.
Lose up to 20% of your body weight in less than a year. Kick things off with a free virtual consult. No.
Okay, now this is the stuff that was jury. This is the jury part of it, for me. And again, he's saying the same exact thing he just said. He's reiterating himself. So for those of you that are like, oh my gosh, you keep repeating yourself. Yeah, he just kept repeating himself too. Note that, right? Oh, but he's telling this little girl what this man and his wife are choosing. Well, then again, he didn't actually say the wife. So peep that, all right? What this man has said to him. Now, again, like Cindy said, this is the mom with the recording, right, of this convo between whatever officer, detective, and her daughter that was seen in that video selling her candy. Okay, this is how it starts.
He knows, based off of all of our conversations, how...
Based off of all of your conversations? Whatever do you freaking mean? What? Based off of all of your conversations? How many conversations have you had with this Joker? And why was that even freaking necessary? I just want to know. Like, really? But this is all the stuff he's telling the little girl. Oh, well, and then he threw in there already, remind you, listen, oh, I already talked to your mom yesterday. What does that have to do with you talking to this little girl right now? But this is what I'm saying. This is the stuff they'll say and do. And this is why we don't even catch it as adults, right? When these people are saying all this crap, because they're good with words, because they're used to saying this stuff over and over again, and they've been doing it for however long they've been doing it. And the longer they talk about it, just... more time underneath their belt. But again, let's go.
Irrational the post was and how inappropriate.
Oh, the post was irrational. How irrational the post was. Is that all? But he did say in this part, and how inappropriate. Okay, let's see.
On his behalf.
How inappropriate it was on his behalf. This sounds like somebody that is on that man's side, a grown man's side. So one grown man still on the grown man's side. He kind of sounds like this guy's freaking lawyer. And I get it, right? Because if you think about the law, right, they are protecting the law. So, and this is where the waters are murky for me, because this officer is not a lawyer. You are an officer of the law again. So that's where they coincide. However, though, if you are here to protect and serve the people, so that means he's not really on the little girl's side because he's on that man's side. Again, I don't even remember, quote unquote, black, being people. I mean, do you have rights if you subscribe to black and or blackness or whatever the hell? Again, it's murky, let's continue.
I don't want you as a 9-year-old little girl to fear walking.
I don't want you as a 9-year-old little girl to fear walking. No. This crap really sounds like it was scripted, because this is exactly what's being said the whole time. So again, you guys claim these police don't watch the social media. They're watching every single little thing we do and say. And granted, we give them permissions every day. Oh yeah, track my location. Hell no, you not getting my fucking location. And if you have it, you stole it. Because I make sure I go on Google, babe. No, you have no permissions. I don't care if this is a new phone. You have no permissions. Absolutely not for my location. Absolutely not. For what? If I want to put my location in, I will tag it after the fact. Because I don't need people knowing where the hell I'm at unless I post and say this is where I'm going to be. You're telling this little girl things she already knows. As a 9-year-old little girl, oh my gosh, Oh, you want to sound like you can't? No. Do not be fooled. This is the shit I'm talking about. Easily fucking fooled. And this is exactly why it's not national news right here. And even because of sit downs like this, if you haven't noticed yet, this guy has mentioned this man that wanted to sit down with the mother, right? And plead his case and all this crap because he wants everybody off his back for his actions. No, you made your bed, lay in that shit, lie the fuck down and get comfy. Get comfy, baby. Get comfortable. Please, boo. Get comfy, ho. The fuck? And we let these motherfuckers get away with that shit. He skated, right? But guess what? He could skate back, skirt, anytime he wants, right? He could spin the block. The police officer just said it. Oh, we already knew that as grown adults. But what I'm saying is, this is ridiculous. If I'm rambling on too much, just say that. It's cool. But I'm going to get back to the video.
Up and down your street. You don't need to do that. He is not going to hurt you. Nobody else is going to hurt you. I told your mom, you got more people behind you now than you have any clue about. And you're never going to meet those people. You may meet one or two, but the other million people that have come to learn about the scenario are going to be online, supporting you, telling you you're doing a great job. But you don't have anything to fear here. Okay, this is your home. You've done nothing wrong at all. There's nothing wrong with you not.
Okay, you don't have anything to fear here. This is your home. You've done nothing wrong. But it was already her home before that happened to her. So you're trying to reassure her, and that's great, right? Let's just say that's a part of your job. You're doing your job. But how can you say that after you just said, well, he can come back. That is his home. So basically, okay, so that's his home too. In other words, in the beginning, there's nothing you or your mom can do about it. Ding dong, I'm just saying, right? Anyway, let's go. I'm glad the mom recorded this because this is a mess.
Knocking on his door, ringing his doorbell, trying to ask him to purchase candy. You got a business plan. You like eating out. I would encourage you to continue doing that. I don't want you to be in fear of you and your nieces being able to go out and have fun. Okay. So I know that's a lot easier just to hear than it is.
It almost sounds like he's encouraging them to ring the guy's doorbell again, even though the guy's not there and all this crap, even though the guy can't come back. Oh, knocking on the door, ring the doorbell. Oh, it's fine. No. Do not ever even, I wouldn't even knock on the houses adjacent to the MF's house, okay? On either side. Like, just chill out. Behind the other side, now we're going to skip these few houses and keep it moving. Like, F all of that. That's ridiculous. That has to be a joke, is what I'm thinking upon hearing this. Let's continue.
Is for you to understand, but I don't want you to be scared to enjoy.
I don't want you to be scared, and that's okay. You don't want her to be scared, but it doesn't matter. The little girl has told you she is afraid. She is scared, in her own words. She didn't say afraid, but that's what it is. She's afraid. She's scared. She said it. Oh, I don't want you to be. And wouldn't it be a beautiful world if we could just say, I don't want any child to ever be afraid. I don't want any child to ever get hurt. I don't want them to be in fear of getting hurt, because there is absolutely nothing for them to ever be afraid of. Nothing ever. Nothing bad will ever happen to them. Wouldn't that be a beautiful world? I don't want you to be afraid. And we don't want her to be afraid, because we don't want psychos like that, imbeciles like that, to be around, to even think, to know anything about it. And this is what I'm saying. Again, we don't know what the parent doesn't post. At the end of the day, we know that whatever she may have, if she's ever put it out there like that, publicly, okay, on a public platform, and if anything went viral or whatever crap, no. This is the thing. Somebody else took it upon themselves to do something so heinous, and nobody wants to call a spade a spade. Everybody likes and loves to ignore the bull crap. And this is why it continues. This is why it goes from a threat and happened, and God forbid, into fruition, because of shit like this. They get a slap. No, they don't even get a slap on the wrist. You know what they get? They get MFers like this telling them, well, guess what? It doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, they can do what they want. But instead of just making it plain and say, oh, well, they can do what they want, just, try to stay away. I'd rather hear that, because that's the truth. Right? Stay away from there. That's all I can say. Because they will tell the grown folks that same exact shit in a heartbeat. Well, we can't control whatever they doing, it's up to them. Even if you have a fucking HOA, baby, because they cannot control what people do. I'm just saying. What they say, call the cops, call the police. That's what they'll fucking tell your ass. But these police, wherever they're in Florida, right? Whatever county Riverview's in and all that bullshit, this is what they're telling them. This is what they're telling this little girl. Excuse me. Let's go. Imagine you being 9 years old, hearing all of this crap, right? People throwing it, oh, well, I talked to your mom, and yeah, I talked to the guy, and he said, but I'm just letting you know. And already he's let the child know at least 2 times since the video started, twice since the video started, that, well, the guy still can't come back. And then he just even said, oh, well, you and your nieces can go and ring whoever's doorbell and tell your candy. Why would you even say that shit? Like, yeah, go ahead, go back to their door. It's all right. This is what I'm talking about. But okay, let's go. Let me go. I think I rambled.
Being a kid. Okay. You didn't do anything wrong at all. All right. You have nothing to be in fear of. You had one person that made a bad statement that he's paying.
Absolutely, Black Beauty. It would not. Exactly. Exactly. National news, at least, at the very least. Okay. this would not be happening. They would be all over. At least the husband says would be everything. Exactly. But you see what that one lady did, right? It was the tour of the home because they're selling it or whatever now and all this crap, right? Really? No, absolutely. It wouldn't be a thing. And did you hear what the officer just said? Again, this is ridiculous. Like, really? This is the stuff that's so freaking annoying.
And it's just, I don't want you to think that way, okay? I want you to be able to have fun and enjoy being 9 years old. At all. All right, you have nothing to be in fear of. You had one person that made a bad statement.
You have nothing to be in fear of. You had one person that made a bad statement. Again, so you're taking up for this grown-ass individual, right? Because, again, I'm more of the type of old school, like, I wouldn't consider him a man. But because, you know, he has male genitalia, I guess, right? He's a male. How about that? I wouldn't say he's a man. You're male. Because men don't act like that. But this is what this officer is trying to drill into this 9-year-old's head. Oh, well, you have nothing to be in fear of. He just made a bad statement. No, he did more than that. He did more than that. Wow. Ridiculous. Oh, but a child that makes a bad statement, right? Guess what they do to them? Yes. Oh, wait, no, I can't even tell you because it varies by the color of their skin. Because as long as you're not brown skin, hey, you could get away with the same shit that this man just did, right? Ridiculousness. Oh, but if you're brown skin and make that same bad decision, right? With that statement, that same bad statement on the internet, oh no, they'll have a field day with your ass, right? It's crazy. It is so ridiculous because they will kick a child out of school as long as you brown skin. No questions asked. Oh my gosh, you posted this. Hell, they even might try to file even more charges. You won't just get expelled. Hell, you might not even be able to go to an alternative school. They might try to charge you and give you probation and listen, depending on the state you live in, the world may never know. But let's continue.
That he's paying for, and it's just, I don't want you to think that way, okay? I want you to be able to have fun and enjoy being 9 years old, all right? I wish there's not even, I can't fathom and understand because none of it makes sense to me.
Right.
To go from from 0 to 100 so quickly. And he doesn't have an explanation. No, I can't. Again.
I do not respect it at all. And we are so used to this because, for one, we are used to hearing this type of stuff, right? It's like they're giving the baby a pacifier, like, shut up. Now, the baby might be starving. I'm not going to say starving, but okay, the baby may need something to eat, right? The baby may need a pamper change. The baby may be a little too cold. Hell, it might be too hot. Like, take some of this shit off, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell you one thing, and I will tell you right now, I remember bringing my baby to the ER because my baby had a fever, right? And I got my baby in the snowsuit, but because it's cold, right? It was just snowing or it was, and I know that it's definitely snow on the ground, but I had to rush my baby to the ER for a fever, right? Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, right? No, in New York, right? And I get the first thing the doctor's saying is like, well, why you put all these clothes on the baby? Like, do not, you know, if this ever happens again, do not bring your baby in a damn snowsuit if the baby has a fever. And I'm saying to myself, ding dong, like, I'm a whole fucking dumbass, like, right now, like, that didn't even, you know, like, hit my head until I got it because it's like, I'm like, oh, well, it's cold outside. I got to put this on. not even realizing, but my baby is burning the fuck up already. But it's cold. Listen, I don't know if you know anything about New York and they weather, baby, in the winter, but I'm just saying. It may not be the coldest of other states, and I get it, but we're not playing favorites, baby. I'm just telling you what happened. So I'm like, oh, absolutely. Because my whole thing is, I've always looked at it like, oh my gosh, you got to protect the baby's head, their feet, their head. Everything has to be covered, right? And it should be. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I see pictures like, oh, that baby doesn't have enough on. Like, what the hell? Put some clothes on the baby. But I'm telling you, like, yeah, that happened to me. My baby, I'm rushing to the ER, like, trying to get the fever down to make sure the baby's okay before we even get. And they're like, well, you know, like, bringing the baby here between your house and here. Like, you didn't help because, like, no, you should have just wrapped the baby in a blanket, not put the whole snowsuit on and then put the blanket and bring the baby over here like this. So I learned my lesson anyway. Let's continue.
Get one because I don't think there is an explanation.
Right.
I really don't. I think it was an absolute massive mistake that
Right.
you're paying for.
Right.
Very much. But you have nothing.
A massive mistake that you're paying for it. That's what he told the mom, right? Now, if y'all didn't hear it, I'm going to rewind because remember, I was just rambling a tiny bit. Look.
None of it makes sense to me.
Right.
To go from 0 to 100. So
Again, like I said, this is what I was talking about, the pacifying stuff. Oh, you want to go from 0 to 100 really quickly. So you just had to throw that in there? No. So somebody would feel comfortable. So she would feel comfortable. All she's just saying is right. She's just agreeing with everything, right? Actually, because she should just be listening. Listening doesn't actually mean she has to agree. But of course, people listening to this would think she's agreeing because she's just like, right. Now, when I say right, yes, I do agree. So, but because he's using stuff like this, but this is what we're used to hearing all the time. So again, this is just the pacifying behavior, you know? So the baby's crying. Okay, I'll just agree with you or repeat everything else these other people are saying online or whatever to make you feel better. No, there is nothing in the world that would make me ever feel good or better about some crap like this. And this isn't even my child. I don't give a damn. Because everybody is my child. If I see a child, that's my child until they are out of my fucking sight. You understand what I'm saying? Whether I'm looking at them or not, if they are around and I see some crap going down, baby, my whole thought process is to protect the child. Shit, absolutely not.
So quickly, and he doesn't have an explanation. No, I can't get one because I don't think there is an explanation.
Right.
I really don't. I think it was an absolute.
Again, no, I can't get one. This goes back to the beginning when he's like, oh, well, when he mentioned that he had multiple conversations with this guy. For what? You're telling us about, oh, well, he's not coming back, although he can come back, blah, 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 blah. He has no excuse. Yeah, he doesn't have an excuse. We already know that. So again, just reiterating the obvious, just stating the obvious again, but this is more like lawyer behavior. So you're talking for this guy. And for what? Ridiculousness, I swear.
Massive mistake that you're paying for.
Right.
Very much. But you have nothing to worry.
Absolutely, Black Beauty. Absolutely. And this is what I love about it. That's it. All we can do is learn. You said it. You hit the head on the nail. The nail on its head. Excuse me. Absolutely.
That gentleman is not going to hurt you. He realizes absolutely.
That gentleman is not going to hurt you. Says who? Because you talk to him, you don't know what. Now, and yes, I pray, of course, that isn't going to happen. But you're speaking, oh, he's not going to. Really? This is the stuff I do not like. Because if the shoe's on the other foot, if it was a black guy, right? Protecting his family, his home from the decoy white child, would an officer be in there saying all of this crap? Would it make it better or any worse? No. And this is the problem. Because if it's good enough for one, it should be good enough for everyone, right? I'm not saying everybody should want the same thing. Everybody we all don't even need the same things at the same time every day. You know what I mean? So, but whatever. That is just ridiculous. Oh, he's not going to. Oh, you can guarantee that because you had several conversations with the guy? Okay, great.
What he did. That's not of concern. He has no ill will towards you.
Again, now you're speaking to the parent. All of this now he's speaking to the parent. He's not even speaking to the child anymore. Did you peep that though? So it's no ill will toward the parent that he wanted to have the sit down with, well, her parents, right? But you don't know her. You don't know, and it was no ill will towards you. It was just a shot at your child. Like, that's supposed to be okay. Do you see how they do stuff right in your face? You're speaking not only for this guy. Okay, and she may not have wanted to record this session as far as putting the faces of the officer and her child in it. But if you think she's sitting in a room that's camera free, you have to be mistaken me.
He got a reality check.
He got a reality check. No, trying to relate to her so that she'll let her guards down, because all they're doing is filling her out to see where her mindset is at. We just want to make sure you're not going to actually retaliate. Why is she sitting in a room going through this crap? He could have said whatever he needed to say to the baby over the damn phone. This is the type of stuff that pisses me off. If that. Matter of fact, you can't even speak to me. Or you wanted to hear, yeah, I'll put it on speaker, whatever. Like, this was all unnecessary, but this is the type of stuff we don't realize at first. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we go through it to realize it. And I'm speaking from experience. You get what I'm saying? But we're not the ones that need to be inside the thing. Yeah, we can make a complaint or whatever. And nowadays, you could just call it, and you definitely don't have to go in anyway to speak to anybody, be anybody's room, anybody's offices, on anyone's cameras at all. That's for the criminals. Just saying.
With all of this.
Yeah. I had talked at Dylan's funeral on the 21st of December about...
In the most civil fashion would be the best.
Right.
But like I said, he's not.
So, and now you're giving legal advice. Oh, the most civil fashion would be the best. According to you. Right? Whatever.
There. I'm not
Okay.
coming, but there's no reason to go there. That's not a lie, just to get you to stay away. Like,
Okay.
he legitimately
Yeah.
is in fear of his life
Yeah, I understand.
for everybody else. Not because
That's not a lie just to get you to stay away. Okay, did she say that it was? Again, like I said, and this is what they do in plain sight. Yeah, because you had nothing else to say. Oh, that's not a lie just to get you to stay away. But you just told the little girl she could go to the door anytime she wants. Again, it's a bunch of nonsense.
of you, but because of everyone else.
Yes.
That he doesn't know. And the problem is that's always the unknown, is that
Yeah.
you start.
Oh, it's because everyone else that he doesn't know. Oh, now it's all about this guy being in fear for his life. What about this little girl? This is how it started, right? I thought that's what we were here for. Why she was there? Because the little girl is in fear for her life. The little girl does not even want to leave her house. Did y'all not hear in the beginning? She does not want to walk down the street because of this man. Oh, no, she's afraid to suck candy now. She doesn't want to go outside with her cousins, her nieces, or whomever to walk down the street. She just said it. She's scared. But this officer wants to talk about the man being scared for getting threats after posting threats to a child. And we're supposed to care because what? This is the ridiculousness of it all. Like, look,
right.
It becomes a wildfire,
Right.
and it is spread.
Right.
And people in today's society are very
Yeah. Yeah.
unhinged.
oh,
Stupid.
now the
Right.
people are unhinged and it's stupid. So it's stupid to be unhinged. So why didn't you say that man is unhinged and he's stupid? It's stupid for him to be unhinged. Why didn't you say that? No, you want to direct it towards, oh, the other people. Okay, but what about the people that were agreeing with his stupid ass? No mention of them? No mention of the ones that agreed and were cheering his ass on like, yeah. Like, yeah, let's still do that shit. Oh, yeah, she deserves to be like, are you serious? No mention of that. This is, oh, well, now everybody's unhinged because, oh, he said this and, oh, his life. Oh, so his life is more important than that little girl's? All right, fuck this. This is the shit I be talking about.
It don't get much stupider than that.
No, we're at the peak of that.
Right. Oh, so now another officer is in the back going, oh, yeah, you don't get, so it doesn't get stupider than somebody wanting to hurt that man for his bullcrap, for the stuff he said and threatened a little child. So now that man is in fear for his life, and the internet does not like, well, some people on the internet rather don't like, because, you know, like, again, we already know, of course people are going to agree with that, because some people are just that disgusting, right? They're just that fucking degenerate. They're just that ignorant. Those are the real N-words. Let's be clear. I'm never going to be silent about that. And it is what it is. So their ignorance has them now in that predicament. And, oh no, so you just want to check the mom's temperature, right? Great. Oh, I'll tell you another story a lot of people haven't heard about, but let's continue.
This, and I don't, not to sound defensive to him, and I don't mean this,
Mm-hmm.
is that I don't think he's been here since, because he's gotten so much.
Oh, I don't think he's been here since. Now, mind you, he just said, oh, well, this is not trying to be his defense. Obviously, it is. But it's always been his defense, because, like I said, everything he said about this guy so far was basically his defense. That's why I said, the guy sounds like his lawyer, correct? Like, what is this crap? Oh, I don't think he's been here. Well, only you and them would know, right? Because you're the one that's been in talks with the guy. You're the one that's in cahoots. So it sounds like with this man and his family. Because again, it sounds like you're speaking up for him. And now that she's came into the office, and now you know what the parents look like, or at least one of her parents looks like, and all this shit. And they have all the information written down, everything, addressed, all. So now this man essentially has all of the information. And that was always been the number one problem. And this is why I would never respect the justice system in the US of A. First of all, it varies from state to state. So already, all that shit should be abolished. All this shit needs to be reworked. But the thing about it is, oh, it's not going to happen because everybody's giving away all of their rights. Just talk about freedom of speech. I've been giving all that shit up for $1. And not even that. But that's neither here nor there. Because you never get a whole dollar out of $1 anyway. Fucking with the US of A. Unless you know. Right? Because unless these people are going to give you all the trade secrets, I don't know what to tell y'all is. This is jacked up. And people will say, oh, this is a little thing. No, it's not a little thing. It's not. That little thing is every freaking thing. This little thing right here is everything. This is what they've been doing in the US of A. Nothing has changed other than the fact that what? The dollar went up. So what? The dollar's going down. So what? Anyway, let's go.
Much heat from online that he doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
And these aren't the everyday, we don't deal with viral.
Oh, we don't deal with these aren't the everyday. What? The fuck do you mean these aren't the every? Who the fuck is these? I just want to know. These nuts is basically what it sounds like he's telling her. These aren't the everyday. No, these are the fucking everyday. That's why his ass went fucking viral. Mind you, he went viral. Not this baby's story. And his detail is what this officer sounds like. Again, like it's not about the little girl. It's about the man. And his family. Oh, let's protect them because, yeah, they said that, but they don't represent everyone in America, and they never will represent everyone. So what? But they represent enough. Shit. Secretly, I'm pretty sure the fucking majority ridiculous.
Facebook, Instagram
Yeah.
videos on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I do.
So because it went viral, oh my gosh, let's talk about that. No, let's talk about the fact that the nigga and his family, right, are supposedly not living there anymore. That's awesome for them. Because I wouldn't want somebody like them living in my neighborhood either. Let's just stick to that. Let's stick to the facts. Let's not go off and paint this guy as a nice guy or one in a fucking million, because he's definitely not one in a million. Again, majority. So many people came out on his side. Just disgusting toward a little child. Okay? Not a child that is older than 9 years old. Not a child that actually destroyed property, whether it was even accidental. Not a child that was somewhere like I first of all, there's no fucking excuse. A child is a child is a child. And the two people get that through their motherfucking heads, this shit will just continue. The circle continues. There is nothing new under the sun. Because until we wake up and realize there is nothing that a black child does, right? As long as you're calling these children black, let's just be clear about this, right? That a black child can do that will not be deemed something to hate them for. They hate our children. Yes. Just because they're not trying to kill you right now, that's because you have these babies. These babies will get to you quicker than you. I'm just saying. Y'all don't understand. No, they do not want your children as much as you think they do. They want your children, but for other satanic purposes. Anyway, let's continue.
I can tell you based off, I mean, the gentleman would like to meet with you, and he's like, we can have law enforcement present. He's like, I really want.
Yeah, they want your children to fucking sacrifice them. That's what they want to do. They hate your children so bad, right? Just like they hated your great grandparents and great and everybody else. Yeah, they hated them so much that half of them are related to their fucking owners and shit because they just hated them so much. Yeah, I know. Like, the fuck?
Well, apologize. And he is very remorseful and you take that for what it is. And if that's something that you want to do, we can facilitate that to where well, I'm going to speak to the state about what they, what they would like to do.
You just freaking did that.
I'll let you know what they say.
Okay.
Like I said, I just wanted to get this out of the way. I want to have videos so that we can talk and present everything.
Right. Okay.
And then go from there.
Okay.
See what they say.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Thank you for letting us come.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So here is a screenshot of the post by Mr. Tyler, what he posted just to defend himself. You can please pause to read because the heat, was on him. I don't know about now. I think that the case is still ongoing and people are still coming for him basically. Now, this is his apology. I want to apologize for the post made on here. It was not how it should have been handled at all. I have a wife and kid at home that I always protect as you would too.
Ready to take the next step in your career? Earn the credentials you need to secure your future in fields that are in high demand at Thomas Edison State University. TESU, the power of you.
Okay, we can please pause to read the rest.
Yeah, my apologies, guys, about that. I tried to set my stuff up real quick and I'm making some coffee. My bad. Back to the video. Not that I want to hear this guy's apology or see it, but it is on the screen right now. Like, just ridiculous. Oh, matter of fact, let me see. Again, no, it was not how it was meant to be handled. No, it was, because that's what the fuck you said. You said it. You made it. You posted this child. Yeah. You thought you had a fucking friend. And apparently he had thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that agreed with his fuck shit. So I'm just saying. And but now he goes back to this. When you see someone at the door and others around the house in windows, you instantly think the worst. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, that's enough pausing for me.
But like I said earlier, he was happy to protect his own, but very, very fast to post another person's child on social media. It is that part for me. It is that part for me. And also threatening her. How would you feel if someone threatens your child? Yeah, let's just start from there. So I took some screenshots of comments randomly so you guys can see what other people dropped in.
Okay, some of the comments here. And one woman said, genuinely asking, why is he moving? Somebody responded, because people know where he lives and that he's a racist. So he's escaping the reality he put out there for everyone to see. And then the same person responds, so he can't deal with the consequences of his actions? Good questions.
In the comment section, you can please pause to read if you want to. She was harmless. She only came to sell some candies.
This is another one. Somebody asks, do they live by the water? Check out the backyard photo again. It looks like they live by a lake. And then somebody said the whole I was trying to protect my family bit was to demonize the kid, just like those animalistic infomercials in the 20th century. Okay, look, this is the comment section. This is why I said in the beginning, I'm not even going to go to the comment section, but we're going to continue with this video. Why not? I owe you guys this much. Let's see it all the way through. So let's continue.
Why make
wait again? Thank you, Sunny's Villa, for the video.
In such post and the audacity of posting it on social media, entertaining all the racist comments. Y'all were kicking and ha-haing in the comment section. Another person's child.
Shame on you. And it says the guy's name. Don't hide now. Then somebody said he's a general manager at Mr. Car Wash. Another person said another creator showed his LinkedIn profile. His name, Tyler Chambers, is manager of the car wash. Okay. Well,
but you
already heard already.
Said you were protecting your own. You were protecting your wife and your child. But it is very okay to screenshot another person's child.
Exactly, Cindy. Exactly. Protecting your child, but you're going to put another child out there. Like I said, like, this is ridiculous. Okay, I paused it because, again, more comments. It said, he should stand on what you say, but I don't understand why he's playing the victim now. Keep it moving, sir. Somebody said exactly. Then it says, boy, they quick to apologize when they've been found out. No, you meant if so, accept what's for you. Okay, next.
That did nothing to you. A child. Now, one of the people that, staged the video asked a question, an important question. Would he have made such a remark if the child was a white girl?
Would he have made the remark if the child was a white girl? Said they took it down because they always protect people like him. Absolutely. Why would parents talk to you after threatening their child and called her out of her name? Exactly. If he wanted to talk, he should have done that before he said what he said. Exactly. These are the comments I'm reading, guys. Absolutely.
Obviously not. Let's do better. Let's do better. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section. As usual, I thought.
Okay, thank you, Cindy, for the video. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Oh my goodness, Black Beauty. So, what are you guys' thoughts? I will drop the link again. Again, you could just comment in the chat. You know, I'm gonna see all your comments and I will respond to them. Like, yeah, it's wild. It is wild. I think it's ridiculous. Forgive me or don't for my commentary, babes. Oh, wait, it's not going through? Now, why wouldn't it go through right now? It didn't let me post it. All right, let me have this take off of that and try this again. Oh, they being funny. Well, look, it's at the top. I will pin it now. I know I pinned one of your comments, Black Beauty, but let's see if I can pin this too. Okay, it's there. So you guys can let me know what you guys think. I just seen this and said, no, I'm gonna go live. I wanted to come hang out with you guys either way. Because look, I was feeling some type of way earlier. I've just seen so much stuff. I don't know, babes. I really don't know. Post what? What do you mean, Black Beauty? What did I say? Please remind me, because y'all know I'm a little slow these days. Oh, no. He posted the video of the girl, and his title was, she's lucky I wasn't home because he would have shot her, but he called her a B word and everything. A dumb B, like this little girl. And then when he started getting the hate, that's when he talked about how all these other people were around his house. She was a decoy and all that stupid crap. I know, right? I know, right? But whether they drop or not, they already know. Thank you for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Hello. No, but absolutely. Oh, I couldn't post something just now. All right. I gotta think about what it was. Oh, if I couldn't post it, then it was crazy. No, but I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to take away from this story. I really didn't want to take away from this story because you know what? There's another story, right? Again, I'm late to all of this stuff because again, I tell you guys, I get all of my stuff from YouTube for the most part, right? I don't have to do too much traveling over to Facebook or anywhere else. Did you guys hear about it? There was a guy, he was arrested because one of the officers took out his son. So then he took out the officer. And now he's arrested somewhere. I got to get all of the details on that story because I do want to do a deep dive into all of that. Oh, a comment or a link. Oh, something that I was just reading just now. You mean when I was reading all the comments and stuff? Yeah, possibly. You know, people post a lot of disgusting crap up there and stuff like that. Okay, now I get what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. So I really don't want to say like all the nasty crap. Again, we're talking about a 9-year-old child. Another thing, you know, y'all say black women are the most hated people in the US of A. Hell, yeah. But what about the little black girl? She's not a woman yet. We're not gonna act like, oh, you know, the boys are treated the same, because we already know they're not. Because let's be clear, they will leave a baby girl who might be a newborn 0 to 6 months with a 9-year-old little girl. They're not always that quick to leave them with a 9-year-old little boy. Just saying. Responsibilities that some of us had as a young children. Yeah, what I just mentioned, yeah, it was crazy. I seen a photo, like there were people doing a story on it the other day. So I just like read what it was about, and I seen the photo, and I'm just like, what the heck? Because they try to make it seem like, oh yeah, because he killed the police officer, but yes, I clicked on it. Yeah, because the police officer killed his child. And I'm talking about in less than 48 hours, he killed the officer that killed his child. Crazy. And I'm not saying crazy like, oh, it's unheard of, he did the unthinkable. No, I'm saying this is the type of shit that should have been going on. Because I guarantee you it wouldn't be like how it is today. I get it. You know, I'm not advocating for violence. But this is how people get shit done. Right? This is how, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't raised to fight and all this other shit. It's like, you can say whatever you want as long as you don't put your hands on me. So they put their hands on him, and he put his hands on them. You know? Let's see. There's also a story that happened a while ago of a man that took the daughter out on her prom day because the cop father took out his son. He said, eye for an eye. Okay, hold on. Wait, is this okay. So does this involve a car, Black Beauty? Oh no, you said wait. So you said this wait. You said that the guy took out his son. And so he took out, the officer took out a father's son. So then he took out the cop's daughter on her prom day. Damn. Wow. This is what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying, right? Because what did they say? Like the children, unfortunately, right? A lot of us have to suffer because of what the parents have done or whatever the case may be, right? It's sad, but that is fucking crazy. Yeah, I know it's two different stories from what I'm saying, but this is interesting to me though. This is wild. See, this is another one I haven't heard of. Again, if I don't go to places like Cindy's Villa, this is why I like her channel. I won't know the information of what's trending on Instagram or TikTok or whatever the case. You know what I mean? I won't know any of these things. It's people like her that I follow that, like, this is how I get some of the news of some things. And usually it's not pertaining to children. It just so happened that this video pertained to a child. So I had to go on there and bring this to you guys, right? Because I advocate for children. So this, I had to bring this story out. But this is crazy. This is crazy right here. But only thing I have to say about it is people have had enough. And you want to know how we know you had enough? All right, acts like this. And again, what I was saying was the reason why it's like this now is because that wasn't like this in the beginning. Because if this was going on in the beginning, do you think these people would be doing half this shit? They wouldn't even be saying. You think they'd be posting even behind the keyboard if they knew justice would be just as swift and just as hard and just as fast? I mean, I know swift and fast are kind of synonymous, kind of keywords there. But you know, if you know, you know. If it was going to be an eye for an eye out here, people would have never, like you said, eye for an eye. They wouldn't have been doing half the crap. It wouldn't be where it is right now. People would have more respect for one another. Enough to say, yo, I ain't gonna fuck with them. You know, it wouldn't have to be a gang for them like, oh, no, I'm not going to go over there because that gang over there. No, they be like, yo, I'm just not going to fuck with nobody because I don't want nobody fucking with me. You know, everybody would just have that common sense, that mutual respect. They would have more respect for life, period, if they gave it in. But we also have to realize that some people don't give a fuck about nobody, including themselves. So there are going to be people that just do shit to do shit to do shit. Unfortunately, you know. Okay, you want me to type that in? Okay, I'm gonna go find that and I will be right back. I should be able to find that on YouTube. Okay, I'm just gonna go over, take that video out and do that. Yeah, I want to hear about this. Well, I heard about it now, but you know what I mean? And again, Black Dad, the titles are the things that really like, ugh. Ew. You should have seen what just popped up. I'm not even going to tell y'all because I'm not trying to spread the garbage. Let me get back to over where I'm at because, you know, I got to go 2 different screens. Oh, it says got revenge. I put gets revenge. Okay, let's see. Gotta do it all again. What's happened? I had to take that out of there. Okay, there is a short on it. That's the first thing that pops out. Let's see. So I will come back to the video. And, oh wait, I have to actually click on, okay, let's see. Now let me click on it first. Guys, I know, but it's been too long for me. I am still so slow. Share screen.
For an eye and you get back. And if you touch mine, I'm going to touch yours. 45-year-old Douglas Barnes, right here in this picture. This is what you call eye for an eye and you get back. And if you touch mine, I'm going to touch yours. His son was 19 years old, Gino Barnes. He was shot and killed during a traffic stop by Sergeant Mike McCarthy right here in the lower right-hand picture here. And Mike McCarthy killed his son while his son was reaching for his insurance in his glove box. Now we don't know what happened with this case, if they never pressed charges on the officer or nothing. But for some reason, obviously, they never really did any disciplinaries or nothing, because if not, then the return of Donald Douglas Barnes would never came. He waited on a 17-year-old Samantha McCarthy, which is Mike McCarthy's daughter, to exit the limo from her prom night, shot and killed her right then and there, and said eye for an eye. 45-year-old Douglas Barnes, right here in this picture. This is
right then and there. He said, he screamed eye for an eye, and then he waited on the police to arrive. Damn. Right. The Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West. Oh, I remember when that movie came out, boy. Oh my goodness, Black Beauty. Right. Oh, you said that's not the title? I was just typing in what you wrote. I was just trying to break it down. Right. Because I'm just typing away. And then the thing messed up. It clicked. And it's hard to do it again. But whatever. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you, though. No, absolutely. So, yeah. So what do you guys think about that? And this is what I'm saying. Now, I get it. That may have been premeditated, but I don't care what nobody says. Y'all was already premeditated. A majority of the time, when you take out these people at these on these damn supposed routine traffic stops. What the fuck is routine about these traffic stops? The fact that they keep killing innocent people? Or what? What else is routine? I just want to know. Because you motherfuckers, to me, don't do enough traffic stops. Okay? When I'm driving, or if I'm in a passenger seat, or if I'm getting a ride in a motherfucking Uber, it's so much motherfucking traffic violations every damn day. I have never seen so many damn traffic violations in all my motherfucking life. And you never see the police stop nobody to ticket them for nothing. Like, absolutely not. Mind you, these motherfuckers' officers be hiding in the cut, waiting for a motherfucker to fucking go to fucking past the speed limit and everything. So what the hell? They just on that bullshit, right? Welcome to the stage, Black Beauty. What's up? That shit is crazy.
Hey there.
Can you hear me? Oh, no, because you had went a little bit. Yes, I can hear you.
What's going on?
What's up? What's up? You let me know. We can switch articles and all of that. Let me stop sharing this. And let me try to make this a little bit bigger. Y'all bear with me for a second. Oh no, that's too big. I need to escape. Because now I can't see the comments. Is that big enough on your screen or what? Can you hear me? Hello? Black Beauty. You may have to drop down and come back, or maybe you're on mute. I don't know. You look good, girl. Okay, I re-dropped it in the chat. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go see about the one I just mentioned earlier. But please do, all y'all, again, feel free to click the link and or whatever y'all want to talk about. And you can just drop it in the comment section and we'll talk about it. You know how we do. Okay, guys, I have a few videos for y'all. I dropped it in the chat. The link again, Black Beauty or anybody else if you like to join. And I'm going to go to the videos, the clips that they have from the news reports for this really quickly. Let's see here. What's going on?
To Ohio now, where authorities say a man intentionally struck and killed a sheriff's deputy the day after the suspect's teenage son was fatally shot by police. In his first court appearance this weekend, Rodney Hinton Jr. walked through a room packed with law enforcement officers. CBS's Lisa Rosner is tracking the latest developments for us tonight. Lisa.
Jerika, the deputy killed has not been identified, but fellow law enforcement describe him as a...
Okay, and this is for educational purposes. We need to know what's going on in the world today.
fantastic officer and person. Law enforcement is grieving one of their own. The sheriff's deputy was directing traffic at a local university graduation Friday when he was struck.
The officer was just out doing his job, directing traffic up near the University of Cincinnati.
The alleged driver is 38-year-old Rodney Hinton. He is the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police on Thursday. That teen was 18-year-old Ryan Hinton. Police say he was armed and running away from a stolen vehicle when another officer opened fire. Police body cam footage of the shooting was shared with the teen's family the same day the deputy was struck. Prosecutors allege this was no accident.
There are no evidence of skid marks. There are no evidence that he tried to avoid him.
More than 30 members of the sheriff's department filled the courtroom for Hinton's arraignment. His attorney addressed the crowd.
I understand there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large.
We have a deputy that's killed simply.
Welcome back. Say something. Black Beauty, you might have to drop down and come back because before that it said device is not connected. I'm going to rewind this video a tiny bit though because I'll be talking too much. Let's see. Because I want y'all to hear what they're saying because I want to hear it.
His attorney addressed the crowd.
I understand there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large.
Killed simply doing his job. It's a shame. It's tragic.
Rod.
Listen to the words. A deputy killed simply doing his job. Is that right? Get the fuck out of here. They are so full of crap and they put it in our face every day and we're just supposed to respect it and go along to get along. Bitch, I don't want to get along with motherfuckers like you. Absolutely not. If you hurt one, you hurt all, motherfucker. And let me just be clear about this, right? I'm not saying that, see, again, I don't know about the story. I'm just now getting into the story for the first time. So I don't pretend to know the backstory to any of this stuff. I, again, just heard that this guy took an officer out that took out his son. So I'm viewing this for the first time with you guys. So my opinions will be accordingly, you know? Okay, there's a few videos, so we're going to get through this one, and then we're going to go on to the next one.
The Hinton has been charged with aggravated murder and was denied bond. Jerika?
Lisa Rosner with those details. Thank you.
I am a high school dropout. I dropped out.
Okay. Here we go.
Of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police Thursday, now behind bars after
Okay.
investigators say he killed a deputy from another department the next day with his car.
There is a connection between these two incidents.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is charged with aggravated murder. Prosecutors say he intentionally struck a recently retired Hamilton County deputy who was on traffic patrol.
I've got an officer now.
A makeshift memorial today at the intersection. The deputy, just identified by the sheriff's office as Larry Henderson, later died at the hospital.
He was so well liked and so well known.
A courtroom full of law enforcement Saturday as
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all can call me conspiracy theorists if y'all want to. What is all of this going on? How did this even get here? Okay. And y'all can call me conspiracy theorists all y'all want. Don't worry about it. Come back up. Do not let that stop you. Try again. Shoot. Don't worry about it. Black Beauty, you good. Listen, as much as you click the link, we gonna get it together. Okay, so what the freak happened? Why is this stuff off the screen at the top now? I'm gonna have to fix this in a minute because now, okay, let me stop sharing for a second. But did y'all people, they said, now I stopped the screen. Now all the stuff in the background is not even there anymore at the top. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. But it says, or they said rather, right, that the officer died at the hospital. Now, y'all can go make conspiracy theories if y'all want to, right? Did he die at the hospital? Is that man even dead? Or is he just recovering at the hospital? I'm just saying. They could make a show, a go of it, whatever. See, he didn't even like grab a gun or a knife to make sure this guy was dead. It was vehicular homicide, like I said, aggravated homicide, right? It was vehicular. Why was vehicular supposedly homicide, right? But I would argue, like, even after the fact, right? Because the guy didn't die on the scene. They say he died at the hospital, right? I'm saying he didn't run him over, then back up over, and then run him over again, or run him over and turn around and run him over. Like, just saying. He hit him with the car. Okay, the car crashed or whatever. I see the car crash. He struck him with his vehicle. Okay. It's wrong. Yeah, because it is, right? Because they told us forever that it is wrong. Oh, snap. Okay, so now I think we got action. What's up?
Oh my God, I'm here.
We did it. Hey, hey. We did it. Hey, that was perfect. Perfect.
Good.
I don't know. It took out all my other stuff. I think I have to like bring it back. Like, I don't know how to put all the stuff back up there. I think I have to add something else to go back to it. But I'd like to know your thoughts.
Well, with this other case, I was kind of I don't know about this one because he took out like an innocent man. Like it wasn't the guy that took his son out. So I don't know. That wasn't like an eye for an eye. I guess it was like, you know, when it comes to like the police force, but it wasn't like, you know, you took an innocent man out.
Yeah, so I want to get back to that. Great. Okay, so again, I'm going to go back into that. So tell us a little bit more about that, and I'm going to bring that one back up, okay?
You still there, boo? Happy?
Yeah, I'm still here. I said, yeah, I'm going to bring that one back up.
Wait,
like, Beauty, I'm going to bring that one back up.
Messed up.
About you're talking about the prom and everything, right? I'm going to bring that one back up. The eye for the eye situation?
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
No, you just said it, right? You said it was an innocent man he took out, and then he went for his daughter?
Can somebody drop out of the clouds and tell us, like, who you can hear? at like this moment?
I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me? I'm going to drop out of the clouds right now.
Let's see. Somebody, please drop out the comments. Let me know.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, wait, you can hear me? I can't hear you. Oh, hold on. There's a spider. Oh, no. Hold on. Nope, nope, nope. Get the fuck back. Nope, nope. Go that way. Go. 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 Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I cannot hear you. Oh, you hear the spider? Yeah, I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I'm not sure. Okay, I don't want to ruin the live, so I am gonna drop down.
No, you're not ruining it.
I love you though, and I'm going to be in the chat. I'm not sure what is going on. This is like a whole conspiracy theory right here. So, so I'm gonna go and yeah, I came outside to relax, and I'm seeing all kind of critters. So yeah, I'm going in the house. But yeah, I will be in the chat talking to you and listening. I'm sorry I can't hear you. I love you.
Love you too. Thank you so much. Oh, I am so mad you can't hear me. Oh, listen, the link is there. You can always click it again. I don't know what's going on. But I think you are onto something. Maybe it was me saying conspiracy theory, because once I said that, they took everything I had out of my bar. And now I'm down to this. It's like, wait a minute. I had so much stuff up there. Like where I left off on Prime, where I left off on Hulu. Like I had all my stuff up there. And now they're playing. I don't even understand. Why do you have to do me like this? Like, it is so messed up. I don't know. They just, why they gotta act like this? Anyway, I want to read more into that. See, there you go. You see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I want to get back into your story, though. Like you said, the child was innocent. So I'm going to get into that for sure. Guys, feel free. If you guys have any other stories or anything like that. Oh, wait. Okay. How do you feel about what's going on? You know what? Forget it. No. Let's see. Let me see something really quickly. You know what? I may have to go back to the thing because I don't see it. Let me look into my comment section again and see what do I have to type in. Yeah, I was right to do it. See, now it's not even letting me go back up in my comments. Oh, they got me. They did something terrible. Because I typed it in. It's not going. You guys give me one moment. Let's see. Hello? Yeah, my bad. Okay, so I'm back, but you know what I really want to do? I'd rather come back in like an hour or a half an hour. So let me know, whoever's here, you prefer 6 o'clock or 6:30? Y'all let me know right now. What time do I come back? So I can come back with another video or that video you spoke of, Black Beauty, or that and another video, of course. And yeah, I want everything queued up. I want everything to be right. Also, I just realized it is 5:30 in the morning right now. So whatever time it is where you're at, 6 o'clock is a half hour from now, and 6:30 would be an hour from now. So is one or the other, guys. I'm up. I'm here with you guys. We can rock out. Anybody, just type something in the chat, because I think, yeah, I apologize to myself and to everybody else for saying thank you, Black Beauty. Okay, so I'll be back in half an hour. It is 5:32 right now. I will be back at 6:02. Okay, no later than 6:03. I promise you guys, because right now it's 6:33. 5:33. Oh my gosh. I'm getting everything mumbled jumbled up because I really cannot believe they did all of this crap, because I kept saying conspiracy theory. Like, I will say it a million times over. But on the next video, we just going to already know. Okay, guys. So I will see you guys in half an hour. Thank y'all for joining me. Peace. So if you're hearing this now or in the future, I hope you all are doing well. Thanks.